Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC out here at the Avon Park Field. All right, we're going to take up the FREEWING 70mm Bayhawk, or T1. So, Red Arrow. It's got several different names. Timer set for 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I just broke my antenna off the front with my hand. I almost dropped it and I went to grab it and broke the antenna off. But it's just decorative anyways. So, got the drop tank on there. All right, right, left, up, down, right, left. KM model afterburner inside there. This is a great flying little jet right here. I love the color. I just wish we had some clouds today, because all we got is clear blue sky.
Braking.
And she's got reverse thrust too, so that's nice. All right.
Takeoff flaps.
Here we go.
Gear up. Flaps up.
Run a 4,000 Sokokin. Actually a 4,000 HRB, now I think about it. About half throttle right there. You lose it?
Gear down. Time remaining 3 minutes. Takeoff flaps. Landing flaps. Braking. Brakes off.
All right.
Flaps up.
Feel like I haven't flown a jet in weeks. Been flying a lot of prop planes, but that's okay. This is a great jet to warm up on. This is the, we're gonna do no takeoff flaps this time. This is the British Air Force show plane, like a Blue Angels or a Thunderbird for us. No takeoff flaps, just straight wing.
Gear up.
I'll take it up again. Inside sticks.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
It doesn't snap roll as well as my sport jets, but that's okay. Nice lazy loop there. Or roll. Take it up and do a bigger loop here.
Gear down.
Gears down, coming by dirty.
Landing flaps. Time remaining 1 minute.
Don't even need to use brakes on it. All right. Got enough in us for one more up and down, real quick. Not even gonna bring the gear up.
Landing flaps. 20 seconds.
There we go. Great flying plane. Great flying plane.
Braking. Brakes off. Timer expired.
All right.
Motor off.
Just so I won't forget, because I always do that on the first flight, 1 second over on 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay.
Flaps up.
Plug that beautiful KM model afterburner. Thank you, KM Models. And we got 52% left, so absolutely no reason why I can't reset my timer for 4 minutes, maybe 4 minutes and 20 seconds instead of 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Well, there you go, folks. That's the first flight. We're going to do a second flight here in just a moment, and we'll come back to the bench and talk about both flights after both flights are done. Thank you. Be right back. Well, hey, folks, second flight of the Bayhawk. T1 Red Arrow by FREEWING.
Motor on.
70 millimeter. Got a 4000 HRB in there with a, I think it's got a 50C or a 60C. Don't really remember. I'm going to fly my mid rates this time. Flew my high rates last time. I'm going to fly mid rates this time. I'll share both rates with you after this flight. Got the KM model afterburner there. Also got a 7-channel Lemon RX Gen 2.
Take off flaps.
Timer set for 4 minutes and 15 seconds, which is pretty good for a jet. All right, here we go.
Gear up. Flaps up. Time remaining 4 minutes.
I'll take it out.
Take landing flaps.
Huh?
Flaps up.
I'm not going to go up again.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Going to hit it. Going to go up this time. I think I like mid rates better.
Landing flaps. Gear down. Flaps up.
Try to abort it.
Landing flaps. Time remaining 2 minutes.
All right.
Flaps up.
Don't even need reverse thrust. All right, we're going to no takeoff flaps this time.
Landing flaps.
I'm gonna bring her by dirty.
Flaps up.
Flaps up now.
Landing flaps. Seconds. Braking. Flaps up.
All right, brought it in a little bit hotter that time.
Timer expired.
You can see she got great ground handling.
Braking. Brakes off.
There you go.
Motor off.
All right, 12 seconds over this time. Take it back to the bench. Before we do that though, with the sunlight hitting this plane, I just want you to look at how beautiful that plane is.
Gear up.
The gear up, that thing's screaming by you. Man, that's a beautiful plane. All right, let's take it back to the bench, talk about it. All right, we're back. Now this is the end of the second flight. This time we were 12 seconds over. And I reset the timer to 4 minutes and 15 seconds. So we flew for 4 minutes and 27 seconds. So almost a full 4.5 minutes. And still got 42% left. So honestly, you take it easy, you can fly for 5 minutes. Set up for 4.5 minutes, fly the way you want. So that's good. All right, let me show you my setup while I've got this down. Okay. Here's my 7-channel Limit RX Gen 2. Antenna going straight, one going back and down to sort of make it at 90 degrees. KM model afterburner. The end of the wheel well's there. I got 2 fingers in, and that's where the 4000 sets, and that gives me perfect CG. So you can see, kind of favoring that battery strap. I haven't moved it back on the last third of the battery, and she sits in there. That just CG's perfectly right there. All right, now we'll talk about CG. Okay, trying to streamline these videos to cover everything while I'm in certain areas of the plane. I need to make sure that stuff's out of the way. You might have to fight with your debris inside to get that latch to come down. CG, I don't know the numbers, I don't remember, but I have it marked. This plane doesn't give you the CG marked on the plane. But if you look underneath the plane, and you'll see these fill lines, there's some panel lines here. There's 3 panel lines that intersect a little triangle. Where they intersect, that's where CG is. Okay, and that's back from the leading edge root. But you'll see these 3 triangles that come together. That's where CG is. There's actually a little indentation there. So if you put your finger right there on that, she CG's basically perfectly right there. Let's put the gear up. Okay, and I'm going to go back there to that spot. Okay. Perfect. All right. I don't have it on top, so I'm not going to mess with it. Pay attention to how long it takes them gear to come down. All right. So pretty quick. So that's not really that big of a consideration. All right. Now, talk about rates. My high rates that I flew in the first flight, ailerons were 90% with 30% expo. Okay. Elevator, 100%, 30% expo. Rudder, 100%, 30% expo. The second flight, I flew in my mid rates, which I seem to like better. Rudder, 95, 30% expo. Doing it backwards. Elevator, 85 with 30% expo. And aileron, 75 with 30% expo. All right, flap settings. Hope you can see the flap. There is a mix. Flaps up, negative 100%. Takeoff.
Takeoff flaps.
Negative 80 with a 5% down elevator. Landing.
Landing flaps.
100%, or I'm sorry, 0% with a 15% down elevator. So keep an eye on that elevator.
Takeoff flaps.
As you can see it move
Flaps up.
just an every little bit.
Takeoff
That's
flaps.
takeoff
Landing flaps.
and that's landing.
Flaps up.
All right. And those settings just seem to work really, really well. It seem to keep her locked in. I know that overly used phrase of locked in. But that, folks, right there is the, and I flew with a tank. The tank just slides on or off. Okay. No big deal. I honestly, I have flown this plane dozens of times with it on or off, and maybe there's a little bit of resistance in cross breeze, but not enough to worry about, if that says anything. And it just has four little, actually goes like this, I think. Yeah. And then just slides back. The bulbous end is towards the front. Has like a little divider there that eats the wind up. So, all right, well, there you go, folks. That is the Bayhawk, or BAE Hawk, 70 millimeter red arrow. And it's the Royal Air Force. It's their, like their show, like the Blue Angels type plane, or our Thunderbirds type. But there you go. Y'all have a good, and God bless y'all. God is good. And Camera Precious, thank you. She's smiling at me. Thank you for filming for me. Thank you for watching, folks. God is good. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends. And then T1 Red Arrows, Bayhawks, 70 millimeters from FREEWING. Bye.